Isang masamang balita nga ang siyang nakalap namin dahil ngayong araw nga daw ay napabalita na nawawala di umano si alias Tutoy. Ilang araw matapos nga nitong ibulgar sa publiko na di umano'y sina Atong Ang at Gretchen Barreto ang nasa likod sa mga nawawalang sabungero noong 2022. Samantala narito naman ang video na naganap sa Senado bago pa mawala si alias Tutoy.
Pwede ka na magsalita, pakinggan ka namin.
Ako po si LG Ignacio Biscante, asawa po ako ni Nazareno Biscante. At kapatid ko po yon si Ricky Boy Ignacio. Pumunta po sila noong December 27 sa Sabungan, sa Santa Cruz, Laguna.
Biscante, sige ma'am, patuloy
Po,
mo.
sir. Noong December 28, nakapaglaban pa po yung asawa ko po at saka yung kasama nila ng mga bandang 9. Nag-chat po yung asawa ko na nanalo daw po yung manok nila na tinarian niya. Tapos, nung December 29, 5:54 AM, nakatext pa po yung asawa ko doon sa kapatid niya na si Segundo Biscante na wag na daw muna mag-text or tawag sa cellphone ng kapatid ko yung si Ricky Boy kasi may ibang tao daw na nagkalkal sa cellphone ng kapatid ko. Yung oras na yon parang doon po sila sa cockhouse noon.
Excuse me, sandali.
Po.
Sino yung tao na may hawak ng cellphone ng kapatid mo?
Hindi po nila kilala, tapos yun na lang po yung last na text ng asawa ko. Nung sinubukan na namin tawagan yung asawa ko, hindi na po siya makontak at saka yung kapatid ko.
Halika ka mamaya, LJ. At tipuso mo na kasi putol-putol yung signal mo. Pakiayos mo na. Pagkaayos mo na para balikan ka namin. Mr. Tipuso, you have the floor, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes po.
Ako, Efren Tipuso. Ito nga, hitabo ita akong anak, dira ko ito maaram kung din ito ira kumadto. Ito nga, ira pakibulang. Para man ito, alam ito nga ira pakibulang kay di man lang ako diya Samar, ha? Barangay Tugas Daram Samar.
Waray yung ginagamit mo ang salita ngayon, waray.
Waray
siya. Pwede ka mag-Tagalog. Manong, pwede ka mag-Tagalog? Nung Efren? Kaya mo mag-Tagalog?
Alam, pero konti lang.
Kunti, sige lang. Try mo lang. Para maintindihan ka ng nakikinig sa iyo ngayon. Mag-Tagalog ka kahit hanggang saan lang kaya mo mag-Tagalog. Sige po.
Sir, ito.
Patuloy mo.
Ang pagkakalam ko sa anak ko, nandyan daw sa kuhan sa arena Sabungan sa Santa Cruz, Laguna. May nagtawag daw yan sa anak ko na babae na nandoon daw sila nakikisabong. Sabi ng anak ko si Bebe, sabi niya na, "Kuya, mag-ingat ka dyan. O kuno, be, walang problema." Ang last nila na kuhan, yung laban nila sa kuhan daw sa 29 ng December. Saka yung tinawagan ni Bebe, hindi na daw na kukontak si kuya niya. Ang nagpaalam sa akin si Segundo Biscante. Hinanap yung cellphone namin na number. Nawawala daw yung anak ko. Sabi ko, bakit naman nawawala? Ay nakikisabong lamang lang yan.
Yan ang pagkakaalam ko siya. Manong, ano pong trabaho niya? Anong trabaho ng anak mo?
Handler.
Handler ng manok?
Kay Jerry Gullier siguro yan. Jerry Gudillier.
The same person? Yung nirepresent na abogado? Okay, sige nung, padayon.
Si Jerry Gudillier daw yung amo nila. Pagkakaalam ko, sabi ni Segundo Biscante. Sabi ni Segundo Biscante, nawawala daw. Parang naglaho na parang bula. Sabi ko, bakit naman? Yan lang naman ang inaasahan pa naman sa mga kapatid niya na tumutulong sa akin kasi ano ko may ano na yung katawan ko mayroon ng karamdaman. Yan lang nagbibigay sa amin ng ng tulong sa amin. Kahit konti lang, nakakapagpadala ng konting pera, yan lang. Imbis na yun lang inaasahan namin, yan, siya pa nawala. Yan lang,
Sige,
sir.
no, okay na tayo. Sige
Ang
lang,
panawagan ko
hanapin
niyan,
natin.
yung anak ko may makauwi lang kung buhay pa siya. Lagi kong pinagdadasal sa Panginoon. Sana
Sige po.
makauwi yung anak ko.
Narinig namin yung sinasabi mo. Tulungan po natin hanapin yan. Nandiyan yung ating kapulisan, no? Nakikinig. Hanapin
Sir.
yan, hanapin lang yan. Hindi sila hihinto. Hanapin
Salamat,
talaga
sir.
nila yung mga
Salamat.
anak nyo. Ha? Long,
Salamat
maraming
sa
salamat.
tulong.
Efren Tiposo. Thank you. Balikan natin si LG Biscante. Naputol ka. Pasensya ka na.
Oh.
Ano yung trabaho ng husband mo?
Gapper po siya, sir.
Ano, no?
Gapper po. Siya yung taga-tari po, sir.
Taga-tari. Gaffer.
Opo.
Ang boss niya si...
Si Jerry Goriel po.
Okay, sige. Salamat. Sige, tuloy mo. Ano yung sinasabi mo kanina? Nawala na naman.
Noong ano po, noong December 29, 5:54 AM po, yung asawa ko po nakapag-text pa po doon kay Segundo Biscante na ang sabi niya, wag ka daw muna tumawag or text sa cellphone ng kapatid ko, yung si Ricky Boy, kasi may tao na daw pong nagkalkal sa cellphone ng kapatid ko, sir. Tapos nung sinubukan po naming tawagan sila, hindi na po sila makontak noon. Tapos dapat nung 29 may laban pa sila noon. Tapos 30 pa po yung uwi nila. Tapos ang sabi ng security, nag-out na daw po sila ng 29. Tapos wala namang oras na nakalagay kung anong oras sila lumabas noong 29. Tapos noong mga bagong 1 week po ata yung nawala sila, tumawag po yun si Boss Jerry sa akin na sinabi niya na yung mga kamag-anak daw po namin na nawala ay wala na po, patay na daw po. Kasi may tumawag daw po sa kanya.
Kailan sinabi ni Boss Jerry?
Mga 1 week po, bagong nawala sila.
1 week pagkatapos silang nawala, siguro. After.
Opo.
1 week after
Opo,
na.
sir.
Kaya nga, very important na andito yun si Boss Jerry mo, attorney. Saan yung attorney?
Kasi nung tinanong ko po siya kung sino po yung tumawag sa kanya, sabi niya po, kakilala lang daw po niya yung tumawag sa kanya. Sabi niya ganun.
Tapos,
Nung sinabihan ko siya na sana po yung yung bangkay nila kung sakali patay na po sila, sabi niya hindi po daw mahanap-hanap, sabi niya ganun.
sige. Ano pa? Sige pa.
Yun
Ano pa?
lang
May
po.
sabi ka pa?
Wala na po, sir.
Sige, maraming salamat, LG, ha? Dasal lang, dasal, na sana buhay pa sila.
Sana
Kung
nga
sila'y
po,
patay
sir.
na, sana ma-recover pa natin yung kanilang mga katawan para may living nyo properly. Sige po, maraming salamat, LG, ha? Thank you. Balikan natin yung business permit. Si Miss lipat muna tayo doon sa Miss Leilani Peñarroyo. Saan kayo, ma'am?
Santa Cruz, Laguna po, Your Honor.
Yes, the same question will be
Business
thrown
permit
at
and
you.
licensing
Yung
office.
sinagot kanina ni Mr. Pacundo.
Tungkol po sa CCTV, Your Honor.
Po.
Opo. May kautusang bayan po ang aming bayan na nag-aato sa paglalagay ng CCTV. Pero sa malalaking gusali lamang po, bahay kalakalan at itatayong subdivision. Yun lamang po. At ang iba pa pong saklaw ng kautusang ito ay yung pong mga bangko, money changers, lending institutions, pawn shop, gasoline station, internet shops, private schools, pabrika, pribadong pamilihan, shopping malls, pampublikong paradahan ng mga sasakyan or terminal, bar, restaurant at bahay-aliwan po. Yun lang po ang saklaw ng aming ordinansa.
Yung
2013 pa
cockpit,
po
hindi
kasi.
kasama? Hindi kasama?
Hindi po.
Ha?
Hindi po. Kasi nung ginawa po ito ng aming Sangguniang Bayan, taong 2013 po, wala pong nakalagay na sana nga po ma-amend.
Business, nakalagay doon. Business,
Opo eh.
business establishments, di ba?
Opo.
Ito sabungan pa, hindi ito business.
Your Honor, hindi po kasama sa ordinance na ginawa ng mga konsehal namin o mga
Hindi nga. Hindi nga. Tinatanong kita kasi pag sinabi mong business establishment, hindi man sinabi din, hindi man in-identify doon na sinihan, grocery store, sari-sari store, gas station. Hindi naman in-identify kundi business establishment lang. So ito sabungan, maraming business dito at saka monkey business na nangyayari, di ba? Hindi ito kasama.
Hindi po.
Identified na. Okay, wala na kami makukuha sa iyo, ma'am. Kung ganun, hindi kasama. So,
Opo, Your Honor.
sana isama ninyo.
Opo, nililimit lang po ng Section 4.
Yun, alam mo,
Opo.
to be honest with you, yung bayan ninyo, dyan ang pinakamaraming nawala na tao sa sabungan. Dyan yung 4 na cases ng disappearances. Last known whereabouts nila, dyan sa sabungan sa ng barangayan.
Barangay Palasan po, Your Honor.
Barangay Palasan, Santa Cruz, Laguna.
Yes po.
Dyan sila last nakita bago nawala.
Opo.
Salamat po, ma'am.
Salamat po, Your Honor.
Yung isang in charge ng business permit, naka-online siya, si Kumsik. Yung naka-online. Sir, yung isang naka-online dyan na business permit in charge ng Lipa City. Andyan ka pa ba?
Sir?
Miss Regina Simangan.
Divine Simangan po, sir. Divine
Ah?
Simangan.
Divine Simangan.
Yes po, sir.
Yes, ma'am. If you were listening to our discussion, the same question will be thrown at you. Any comment?
Yes, sir. The City of Lipa has an existing general ordinance mandating business establishments in Lipa City to install closed-circuit television inside and outside their premises. This was passed on in 2013, sir. Nawala.
So nakalagay dito sa inyong city ordinance na included as included dito if the capitalization is 1 million or more.
Yes, sir.
So yung bang sabungan diyan, ang capitalization diyan more than 1 million?
I heard you mention about Royal Octadome, sir. Royal Octadome, its capitalization exceeds 1 million, sir.
Oh, exceed 1 million. Therefore, you require CCTV installation before issuing a business permit sa kanila.
I regret, sir, kasi nung kumuha po sila ng permit, they weren't operating yet, but they signed an undertaking that they will comply with all the necessary requirements na hindi pa po nila na-comply. But yes, sir. And we tried to visit the location of this Royal Octadome, but we weren't able to enter the premises, sir. We weren't allowed entry to the premises.
Why? Your business permit of
Yes.
the city of Lipa. And
Yes.
you're not allowed to enter the establishment, the business establishment that you want to inspect.
Yes, sir. Regretfully, sir, we weren't allowed. Only the guard was talking to us. But even with my mission order brought by my staff, they weren't allowed entry, sir. And I was calling the person who processed the permit. Then up to now, we cannot reach that person.
O di, dapat incumbent on your part to cancel the permit. Pag ganun, uncooperative sila eh. Ayaw lang magpa-inspection. Eh kayo nag-issue ng permit, pwede naman siguro i-cancel ninyo. Bakit
Yes.
hindi nyo kinancel?
Yes, sir. I will recommend, sir, the closure of this establishment, sir.
Andito ba
we-
yung manager? Manager, sandali ma'am. Manager ng yung sa
Octadome?
Lipa, nasa Bungan.
Octadome, sir. Royal Octadome.
Royal Astrodome. Kumsek, andito? Wala rin. Attorney, sinong pwede sumagot dito? Bakit ayaw ninyong papasukin yung business permit ng Lipa?
Mr. Chairman, we cannot confirm if that is true. We have to check the security. If someone from the business permit personnel came to our
Nga, you cannot confirm, but sinasabi na nga nila ito eh, na sila na nagsasabi na hindi sila pinapasok. Eh, baka may tinatago kayo dyan na ayaw nyo makita ng
No,
ibang
Your
tao.
Honor. As a matter of fact, we are open for, we have coordinated with the National Bureau of Investigation for an ocular inspection. I think that is scheduled on Monday, Mr. Chairman.
Sige. Wow, anong gawin niyo ngayon, ma'am? Lipa, business
Sir,
permit.
yes, sir. I will recommend to the city mayor, sir, the closure of this establishment.
Thank you. Thank you. We need actions. Gawin niyo dapat ang papel niyo. You are there to regulate. Kasi nga, sabi ng PAGCOR, hindi kanilang papel yan, sa inyo yan. So sana naman, you do your share. Ha? Maraming salamat, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat.
Okay po.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Senator Tolentino.
kanina po merong isang business licensing officer na salita na wala daw sa ordinansa nila na magkaroon ng CCTV. Sino po yan?
Sino po? Ayan.
Bayan po, ma'am.
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz, Laguna po.
Isang tanong lang po ako, isang tanong at kalahati. Sa Santa Cruz po ba, meron tayong isabong off-cockpit betting station?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Meron. Kung kayo po ay makikipag-usap sa PAGCOR o kung sino man po ang nagsusupervise nitong OSBS, bagamat hindi ko pa rin sinusuportahan, OCBS, hindi ko pa rin sinusuportahan yung teorya na may karapatan sila mag-issue ng lisensya, doon po sa kanilang regulatory framework na nilabas ng PAGCOR, nakalagay po doon na bago po ma-issuehan ng lisensya ng pamahalaan lokal, ay kailangang merong 4 na CCTV cameras. Ang tanong ko po, ito po bang mga isabong off-cockpit betting station sa inyong lugar ay merong CCTV cameras?
Your Honor, sa ngayon hindi ko po alam. Yun po ang totoo.
Pero nag-ooperate po yung off-cockpit betting station sa Santa Cruz.
Nag-ooperate
At
po.
hawak ko po yung regulatory framework ng PAGCOR, nakalagay po dito sa page 8, minimum surveillance system and coverage requirements. PAGCOR has mandated for all gaming sites to have a CCTV system. At least 4 cameras shall be allocated within gaming site premises. Additional number of CCTV cameras may be required depending on the approved gaming site layout to ensure there are no blind spots. Number 4, CCTV cameras must be operational 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, regardless of gaming site operating hour. Kaya ko lang po nabanggit ito, dahil kung nag-ooperate na po yung off-cockpit betting station, ay dapat po na-alerto na ang pamahalaan lokal na mag-synchronize sa pangangailangan na magkaroon din ng CCTV cameras doon sa nabanggit yung lugar kanina. Tama po ba yan?
Yes, Your Honor.
So siguro po, mungkahi ko sa inyo, i-synchronize nyo yung requirements ng mga CCTV para hindi na po maulit itong kalituhan dito.
Yes po, Your Honor. Ngayon pong alert level 1 na po ang Laguna. Sinisimulan na po namin nung March 1 pang inspection po uli.
Salamat po, ma'am. Salamat
Thank you po, Your Honor.
Thank you, Senator Tolentino. A while ago, Paymaya promised that after the break, they will provide the data needed by Senator Tolentino. Do you have it right now? Attorney Eloisa
Kay
Saez?
Maya and GCash.
Paymaya, GCash, ask for 1 day. Bukas na raw. Pero ang Paymaya, after lunch. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. During the break, we conferred with the sales team of Paymaya. So since February 8, and this is the date that they started accredited this Isabong merchants. Since February 8, there was a total of 580 million total cash in relation to this Isabong merchants. And then from this 580 million, Paymaya generated 2.9 million as revenue.
February?
Yes, Your Honor. Only this year, yes, Your Honor. 580 million. But the revenue generated by Paymaya from this 580 million transactions is just 2.9 million.
2.9 million. Any more data that you can share with us?
That's it, Your Honor.
So satisfied ka, Senator Tolentino?
Mr. Chairman, yung,
Right.
yung
Yeah,
tanong
yeah,
ko po kanina, can we isolate or identify the bets and the income generated by Paymaya relative to OFWs betting overseas?
We'll get back to you, Your Honor. Maybe we can just submit a position paper letter to the committee on that.
Pangalawa po, sa Paymaya ba, bagamat merong mga Bangko Sentral circulars dito na ini-implement, for instance, BSP Memorandum Number M-2018-002, nalalaman din niyo po ba kung ang nagtaya o ang kinunan niyo ng ano bang tawag dito, commission po ito sa digital financial services ay minor?
There's no, it's impossible, Your Honor, because there's a KYC done by Paymaya. So you cannot,
So, know
you
your
cannot create
customer.
an account, Your Honor.
So know your customer. So if it is
Because you have to submit verified valid IDs.
so there is no way of segregating minors or minors pretending to be elderly to identify whether the money came from a minor bettor. Walang ganon.
Yes, Your Honor, I confirm.
So, but you are required to ensure due diligence so far as our current drive. There is an executive order issued by the president. This has something to do with online illegal gambling before. This is 2017. Paano niyo po ginagawa ito? Lalo yung mga advisory relative to anti-money laundering. Kung dito pa lang sa minor, hindi nyo ma-identify.
Oh, Your Honor, we only rely on the IDs, those government IDs that were submitted by subscribers to us.
So kahit po grade 7, grade 6, ay pwede talagang makataya dahil hindi ma-identify ng mga electronic money issuers kung minor po yung gumagamit ng sistema. Tama po ba yun?
It could be, Your Honor, and this I just surmised. It could be that, let's say, I have my own account in Paymaya, and then maybe someone will borrow my Paymaya account and use it to fund their Isabong accounts. That Your Honor, that's beyond the control. That's totally impossible for PayMaya to determine.
So pwedeng malusutan.
In that given example that I gave, Your Honor,
So kung
yes.
pwedeng malusutan ng minor, pwede rin malusutan ng mga money launderers at mga terrorist financial activities.
I wouldn't go that far, Your Honor. But as I said, Your Honor, we only rely with our own KYC process.
Thank you, ma'am. And I'm sure that the same answer will be generated from GCash.
Your Honor, good afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Part of GCash, Your Honor, it is impossible for minors to engage in Isabong, Your Honor, because there are risk rule embedded in our system that prevents minors from playing online sabong.
Ano po, sir, kung next hearing may pumuntang minor dito na mag-witness na nakataya na sila?
Your Honor, I am not saying that the system is perfect, Your Honor, but there are secondary what is this?
Safeguards.
Safeguards, Your Honor, as like the daily
Alam mo kasi, attorney, yung-
reconciliation reports, Your Honor.
attorney, yung pag-enroll mo sa GCash, di ba? Yan ang sinasabi mo, may safeguard kayo dahil in-indicate doon yung edad, di ba? What if ako minor, pag-enroll ako sa GCash, lagay ko pangalan ko. Hindi yan fake account ha, totoo. Pero ilagay ko sa edad ko doon sa pag-enroll ko is 18 or 19 years old. Lusog pa rin ako. Magkapagsusugal pa rin ako.
Hindi ho pwede, Your Honor, kasi nagsasabit ng verified IDs at saka camera capture yung customer bago payagan mag-register sa GCash. So if a minor poses as an adult, mahuhuli po. Hindi po.
I don't think na foolproof talaga na mahuli ninyo. Dahil, in fact, maraming minor na nakapagsugal talaga eh. So, that goes to show that hindi foolproof yung system ninyo.
Merong hindi naman ho perfect ang system. Kaya nga may secondary layer ng protection. Yung daily reconciliation report where we query all the users and make sure that only adults can engage in the online sabong.
Any more questions, Senator Tolentino? Senator Lacson, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Nag-start na ba kayong mag-accept ng national ID as a requirement, documentary requirement? Di ba may EO na inisyo si Presidente and there are more than 2 million national ID possessors right now according to PSA. Pinapayagan nyo na?
I will have to check.
In compliance, do sa EO 160, 160 or 162? I'm not sure anymore. Pero nag-issue to accept or to authorize yung submission ng one single identification, which is the national ID, yung PITSIS number.
I think it will solve the problem, Your Honor.
Yes.
We do that. If there's already a directive to use the...
Same question, magkano na pumasok sa system ninyo do sa Isabong lang?
We are into it, Your Honor, the office. We just want to clarify that we do not get anything from the Isabong bets because GCash is not a betting platform. It's only a payment channel. So
so hindi na register.
Yes, the customers cannot directly bet from their GCash wallet. We only load the Isabong wallet of Pitmasters, Your Honor.
So it's another platform, not the
Yes, Your Honor.
GCash.
Yes, Your Honor. In fact, because consumer experience that when you try to play online sabong, there's a caution that you are being redirected to another platform outside of GCash platform, Your Honor.
So hindi GCash.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat, attorney. No,
Your Honor,
Yeah.
if I may add, Your Honor, same procedure with PayMaya. You do not actually bet or place your bet using through PayMaya because you're directed to the website of Pitmaster or Sabong International to actually place your bet. They're just used as it's a digital
I
wallet.
understand. Parang pag nag-reload ka sa RFID,
Yes, exactly, Your Honor.
pero nakalista yung isabong doon sa
Yes,
Paymaya.
yes, Your Honor.
Nakalista rin sa GCash yung isabong.
Yes, Your Honor. Because they are accredited merchants.
Yes. So hindi direct yung payment. It is coursed through that particular
Yes, Your Honor.
tawag doon, platform or
Yes, Your Honor.
web,
That is correct.
whatever.
Your-
Kasi pag nagre-reload kami sa RFID, hindi naman talaga GCash eh. Magre-reload ka lang sa GCash mo para makapag-reload ka sa...
So you can access yes, Your Honor.
So
That is
that's
correct.
the procedure.
Same.
Yeah, thank you.
Pero alam mo, tinry ko kahapon eh. May bago silang system na yung hindi ka nadadaan sa agent, pasok ka lang sa website ng WPC. GCash. Pasok ako sa GCash. Pagpasok ko sa GCash ngayon, may nakalagay doon na button na GCash Live. Pag pinindot ko yun, lalabas na doon yung Pitmaster. So pag pinindot ko Pitmaster, doon ako idadalhin sa website ng Pitmaster. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor. But you are already outside the GCash platform, Your Honor. When you start playing Isabong.
Outside your platform, but through you, naka-enter ako sa sugal na yun.
It is redirected to the platform.
You're redirected, but through you. Hindi, wala mang ibang nag-redirect sa akin, sa inyo man.
Yes, Your
Di
Honor,
ba?
but it is already a caution to the customer that you are no longer within the GCash platform.
Wow, iwas pusoy kayo dyan. Otherwise, kung iwas pusoy kayo, hindi na kayo pumasok dyan. Kasi through you pumasok ako sa GCash.
Yes,
Pagpasok ko sa GCash, binigyan nyo ako ng button na GCash Live. Tapos pagpindot ko doon, nakikita ko Pitmaster. Pagpindot ko sa Pitmaster, redirected ako doon. Pero through you pa rin, dumaan pa rin ko sa inyo.
Just like any other merchants, Your Honor. Kung sa fast food, doon naman, sila naman nagtitake ng order niyo hindi naman ang GCash. Sa bayad lang po ang GCash mapasok.
Hindi na ako makipagdebate sa'yo, pareho tayo ng ulo Baka lalo tayo magkakalbo nito kung hindi natin makita yung 34 ka tao na nawawala. Dahil dyan sa... Anyway. Sir, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. During the last hearing, si Mr. Inonog, the father of one or two victims, yung nag-disappear, provided the PNP as well as the committee with names and photographs of the security personnel. Kasama ba yung sa na-invite natin, Mr. Chairman? Yung na-provide ni Mr. Inonog?
I presume, sir, dahil nilapitan na si IDG yun, di ba? Si IDG, nilapitan nyo si Inonog dito, di ba? Kinuha nyo yung picture at mga pangalan. Nilapitan nyo dito. Kasama ba yun?
Yes, Your Honor. We invited those security personnel that was mentioned by Mr. Inonog.
Okay.
However,
you invited to appear where?
On today's hearing, sir.
Hindi. Yung committee mag-invite sa kanila.
Yes, sir. We
You
are the ones
provided the
who
names?
delivered the invitation, sir.
Okay. You are tasked to deliver the invitation?
Yes, sir.
Are they here, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, sir.
Are they here? At least the three. There's mga 3 or 4.
Hindi natin alam, sir. Dahil 7 lang yung andito ngayon ng mga pangalan. Ang dito ngayon is Virgilio Bayog, Mark Carlo Zabala, Robert Matiliano Jr. Tatlo yan. Plus, page 1. Ito sila lahat. Yan yung nakakuha na sa EDG. Ito, inibitahan sila. Kaso ang nandito lang ngayon, si Bayog, Sabala, at si Matiliano. Si Blair Codilla, Benji Itaw, Rocky Anding, Pakot, di ba? Rocky Anding and Nancy De Leon, Ay wala, Your Honor. Yes, according to the Secretariat, sir, lahat ng binigay ng CIDG na names na dapat imbitahan, na all in all, 30, ilan sila na? At around 30 plus, 7 lang ang dumating, Your Honor.
So among the 7, nandun ba yung binigay na pangalan sa kanila? Among those 7 present, ilan yung...
Ay, itong tatlo na, sir.
No.
Si Bayog, si Sabala, at si Matiliano. Nandito ngayon. Papatawag natin.
Yeah, maybe we can call them.
Okay, sir.
Mr. Chairman, before we proceed,
Yeah.
I understand earlier the director of the CIDG already mentioned that they would be filing a complaint with respect to the Manila Arena case because according to them, they have a witness and they have already positive identification, 6 out of 14 of this alleged suspect. And according also to the director that these were allegedly security personnel of the Manila Arena. Mr. Chairman, my concern here is that considering that there is already the CIDG has already established a case against this security personnel, would it be there, Mr. Chairman, yeah. My concern here, Mr. Chairman, is that their rights might be affected if they would be asked to testify now, because considering that at first positive identification of the others alleged suspects of the CIDG has not yet been established. Second, Mr. Chairman, of course, their right against self-incrimination during these proceedings might also be affected if they would be asked to testify, considering that, as mentioned, the CIDG has already established their case and most likely they'll be filing a formal criminal complaint against whoever this security personnel. Although the CIDG director has not yet named them, but nevertheless, this security personnel who were invited and voluntarily accepted this committee's invitation might be incriminated in subsequent proceedings to be filed or in the case to be filed by the CIDG. That is my only concern, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, Senator Lacson will answer your...
Yung rights nila will be respected, ano? Yung invocation of their right against self-incrimination is on a case-to-case basis. If they don't want to answer any question, they may not answer. But it could not be a blanket invocation of the right against self-incrimination. So much so na hindi pa nga na-file ng CIDG yung kaso. And this is a legislative inquiry in aid of legislation. Ang ginagawa ng CIDG is a criminal investigation. Those are two different matters. Now, if they sit here and they don't want to answer any particular question, then they can invoke their right against self-incrimination. Yun nga role dapat ng council. Ang problema yung council na inuupo dito.
That is my concern, Mr. Chairman. They voluntarily
their rights will be respected. That we assure you. We will not force them to answer questions that might incriminate themselves.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
We've done that before so many times.
My concern here, Mr. Chairman, I understand that, Mr. Chairman, and thank you. But my concern here, Mr. Chairman, is they went here voluntarily without being assisted by counsel because they understand that it is a mere invitation. That's why they went here. So if they will be asked to sit down right now, they are not assisted by counsel, Mr. Chairman.
Bakit hindi nyo pinasamahan ng counsel?
Because we are made to understand that this is just a invitation wherein they'll be able to explain their duties and responsibilities. But considering, Mr. Chairman, that, like I said, the CIDG has already mentioned that a case will be filed most likely by next week. I'm sure you, Mr. Chairman, they should be assisted by counsel if they wish to be interrogated by this committee.
Andito ka man, Attorney Santos. Can you not act as their temporary counsel?
I cannot, Mr. Chairman, because I
Mr.
belong to the
Chairman,
management.
sorry, Attorney. Mr. Chairman, kung wala silang counsel, we can provide.
Okay, we can provide a
The committee
counsel.
can
Provide.
provide,
Meron tayong mga lawyers sa Senate.
Yeah, what is
You can
important
advise
is that they can answer questions na gusto na sagutin. Pag hindi na gusto sagutin, then alam mo naman, they can invoke their right to self-incrimination. Ang importante lang is hindi masayang itong hearing na ito. Alam nyo, sinit natin itong hearing na ito para sila makapagsalita dahil wala sila nung first hearing. Ngayon, sinit natin ito. Ngayon, hindi na naman natin pa-upuin dito. Sayang. Sayang itong hearing na ito. Andiyan ka naman, pwede mo naman siguro sila i-caution na ganito, hanggang ganito lang sabihin nyo. Kung may
Yes,
commit ka, huwag na.
Before we proceed, Mr. Chairman, may we be given at least 5 minutes? May I be given 5 minutes just to explain the subsequent proceedings and their respective rights?
Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, before I answer you, Senator
I
Tolentino.
agree with the comments coming from Senator Lacson that these are two different proceedings in aid of legislation and the criminal investigation, and the proposition that the committee can provide the counsel can be done, Mr. Chairman. It has been done before, so I don't see any impediment relative to the right against self-incrimination. But I agree likewise that they can confer with Attorney Santos, and with the caveat that perhaps Attorney Santos should be candid enough not to prevent the witnesses from remaining silent. So 5 minutes probably, Mr. Chairman, is sufficient time enough for me.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, just 5 minutes.
And
Yes,
and for the record, Mr. Chairman, it should be likewise reflected that Attorney Santos would confer with the witnesses, the resource persons, acting as a counsel, as an attorney of the corporation.
I would not say that I'm acting as their personal counsel for this personnel,
Because
Mr.
you're
Chairman.
providing legal advice.
I would, in this case, I would inform them of their right in these proceedings as advice.
The committee will do that. The committee will do that for you. The lawyers to be assigned by the committee, it can be two, will do that for you.
If that's the
Attorney,
pleasure of this
you
committee.
cannot have the best of both worlds, ano? You said, hindi naman ikaw ang counsel, pero gusto mo silang bigyan ng counsel.
No, Mr. Chairman, I was informing this committee that before proceeding with this case,
So
and
what's your legal personality to advise them of their rights if you are not admitting that you're the counsel?
because earlier, Mr. Chairman, this committee told me that they'll be given the chance to be informed before we proceed of their
We'll
respective
give you
rights.
that.
That's why I volunteered, Mr. Chairman. That is out of as a member of the profession, I could always
Okay.
give them
So we can,
advice.
with the permission of the chair, we can give you that. We'll call them in, and then you can confer for 5 minutes.
Yes,
We'll allow you.
the pleasure of this committee is that tawagin sila, paupuin sila lahat itong 7, mag-break muna tayo ng 5 minutes, mag-usap muna kayo. Pagbalik namin, ready na sila to answer questions. Okay?
The committee can assign the counsels for them.
We can assign, this committee can assign their legal, hirap nito, hindi abogado eh. Pasensya ka na. Hindi ako abogado, pero I'm trying to be knowledgeable about all these things. Pero, sige lang.
I understand,
Sige
Mr.
lang.
Chairman.
Pagbalik natin, after 5 minutes, okay?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Kumsek, paupuin mo na dito yung mga, at mag-usap sila ni attorney. So from here, session is suspended. Before we proceed with the guards, kasi kanina pa nakaupo dito yung sila si Ma'am Rica Fort at saka yung ibang mga franchise ay yung ibang mga licensee. Ma'am, licensee kayo, di ba? Ilan pa ba sila nandito? Mga matanong kita, you're the president of what company, ma'am?
Good afternoon, sir. Philippine Cockfighting International.
You are the president?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, may share ka ba sa committee na ito? Anything that you can help us craft measures or the regulation of Isabong?
Well, nothing really, sir. Nothing because
So just in case makapag-decide yung PAGCOR na talagang i-stop yung operations ng Isabong, what can you say? Okay ka lang?
well, actually, sir, we're just new in the Isabong. We started October 31st. So we've not really had that much experience yet. We're still struggling. We're still new. So obviously, we still need to recover. But that's all I can say, sir.
Okay. So maraming salamat po. Senator Tolentino.
Ma'am, just one question. You mentioned that you're still new in this field, but apparently you're not one of those who continuously fail to remit the 75 million pesos per month. So would that goes to show that your business is flourishing right now, that you are able to remit the same amount to PAGCOR every month?
Sir, we're actually still having we're not making our numbers yet. We just started last October 31st. So we're still struggling, sir.
Of course, you're using the same PayMaya GCash platform.
Sir, no, we don't have PayMaya or GCash.
So what are you using?
They have
Bitcoin.
they have their agents way of sending, sir, like the old ways. We don't have GCash. We don't have PayMaya.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat. Meron pa bang iba dito na licensing? Representative ng mga kumpanya? Sa virtual meron. Yes, ma'am. Kanina ka pa. Hindi maaga. At least kapag sagot ka na. Thank you. You can be excused now, ma'am. Salamat, ma'am. Salamat po attending at yung tiyaga mo maghintay. Thank you.
Kami nga, tingin ko na ako. Kami.
Attorney Magnum. You're with
Yes.
what company, ma'am? Sir?
New Win Cutters Alliance, Mr. Chairman.
New Win.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Kanina nandito, physically present. Siya rin ba yun? Iba yan.
Iba yan, iba. Hindi yan yung lawyer kanina.
Sorry.
Iba yun. Kamukha na siguro. Attorney, again, we would like to thank you for attending this hearing. At tanungin lang po namin kayo, what's your take if ever PAGCOR decides to go with the resolution of this Senate? Ano pong magiging reaction niyo?
Mr. Chairman, as a company, our stand is we'll beg your indulgence, or we will beg the indulgence of PAGCOR that we will not be included for that suspension, because as we know, among the 7 licensee, right now, there is only one among us involved in this scenario, Your Honor. So let us not put the burden to the other companies who is doing good and very law-abiding company with the rules of PAGCOR and very humanly favor to Sabong patrons, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's it. As I have said, the ball is in the hands of PAGCOR.
Yes, Your
Sila
Honor.
ang bahala doon. Anyway, we cannot recall our resolution urging PAGCOR to suspend all the license to operate of all isabong operators. Andun yan sa PAGCOR. Din bahala ng PAGCOR doon kung gusto nilang whatever actions that they are going to take. Kami naman ay nakikiusap lang. We are just urging them. So tama yung sinabi mo, you are appealing to PAGCOR. So anyway, nakikinig naman siguro yung PAGCOR. Bahala na sila mag-decide kung anong gusto nila gawin. Basta ang amin is to suspend lahat ng operations. So,
I respect your resolution, Your Honor.
yes po. Maraming salamat naman. Maraming salamat po, Attorney. Thank you, ha? Thank you. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can we be excused, Your Honor? If there will
Yes
be
po.
no...
Yes po. Maraming salamat. Thank you. Your excuse.
Mr. Chairman.
Salamat.
One last
Sandali
question.
lang, Attorney. Sandali lang.
One last question to the gentleman. The same questions I raised a while ago. Are you using the same platform, GCash or PayMaya?
We don't have PayMaya, Your Honor. And we also don't have GCash, Your Honor.
So you are using both platforms?
We are not using those, Your Honor. We are not using PayMaya or GCash, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Mr. Chairman, we can dispense with the gentleman. He can virtually log off if that is his pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Dr. Lido. Thank you, Attorney. You are no excuse.
Permission to log out, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, maraming salamat. Pwede bang magtaas lang ng kamay pag mag-roll call ako sa inyo? Mga imbitado natin na mga security guard. Mark Carlo Sabala. Virgilio Bayog. Roberto Batellano. Rafi Puentes. Rogelio Barrican Jr. Roquilio Anding. Joseph Maldo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 kayo lahat. So, nakausap po na sila, Attorney.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I was able to advise them. And on top of that, Mr. Chairman, there is a lawyer who will be guiding them during the question and answer. That is Attorney Ernest Levanza. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Comsec, please administer the oath.
Please stand up po, yung 7. Sir, patayo na lang po. Pakitaas po yung kanang kamay. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this public hearing and investigation? Thank you. Take seat, please.
Saan si Roquilio Anding? Pwede malaman kung ano yung trabaho mo? Upo ka lang. Salita ka lang dyan.
Magandang hapon po.
Yes.
Ako po ay isang in-house roofing ng Santa Cruz.
Pakilakas. Lapit mo yung bibig mo sa camera, sa
Your Honor, ako po isang in-house security personnel ng Santa Cruz, Laguna po.
security.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alam mo ba yung 4 na cases ng disappearance diyan sa inyong sabungan?
Nalaman mo rin, Your Honor, yung sa social media po.
Po, sa social media mo pa nalaman.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Hindi mo alam. Nandoon ka ba nung mga panahon na yun? Nag-duty ka ba?
Yung
Duty
time
ka?
po na yun, Your Honor, mga later po, mga ilang araw po, may dumating po nga sa EDG yun, nagtatanong po sa mga nakatayo po sa gate.
Diyan ka lang nag-duty sa Santa Cruz? O lumilipat, palipat-lipat ka rin?
Lipat-lipat din mo kami, Your Honor.
Paano masasabi mo dito sa 4 na instances na nawawalang mga sabungero diyan sa inyong sabungan?
Yung nalaman ko po yan, Your Honor, medyo nalungkot po kami sa mga pangyayari na yan.
Ano?
Nung nalaman ko po yun sa social media na nag-viral po, nalungkot po kami sa mga pangyayari. Pero yung nag-check po doon yung mga pulis, nagtatanong doon sa amin kung ano nangyari yan. Yung guard po namin doon ay presenta po yung mga gate pass na lumabas na po yan sila.
Sino yung guard na yun?
Yun po nga, sige nabanggit po kanina, si ano po, si SG, yung in-house guard po natin na si ano, Rosales po.
Ano pangalan? SG?
Rosales.
Rosales.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Andito ba siya?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Wala. Yung 4 na cases na yun, sinabi ni Rosales na nakalabas yung mga tao na yan?
What do you mean, Your Honor, yung 4 na cases? Ang alam ko po yung 13.
Okay, sandali lang. The case officer of CIDG.
Yes, sir. For the concern of security guard Rosales, sir, only for the case number 4, sir. Because he's the signatory of the gate pass, sir. Sa case number 4 natin, sir.
Case number 4.
Yes, sir.
Ito yung Santa Cruz Laguna pa rin, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, ano pang pwede mong i-share dito sa committee na ito?
Yes, sir.
Para mahanap natin yung mga nawawalang tao.
Wala na po, Your Honor.
Wala na. Sigurado ka, wala kang alam doon.
Wala po, Your Honor.
Ha? Marami ha? Maraming nawawala doon. 20 plus na mga tao in 4 instances. Doon nawawala sa Santa Cruz, Laguna. Kaya inibitahan namin kayo, baka makatulong kayo para mahanap pa natin yun. Baka buhay pa yung mga tao na yun.
Bilang Ruby po, Your Honor, pagdating po ng mga event po, wala naman po kami nakita mga unusual po sa area. Ganun din po mga iba ko ng mga nakasign doon sa noong time na yun may nawawala po.
Kaya nga, nakakatakot nyo. Walang unusual na nangyayari. Wala kang napansin na unusual. Pero very unusual na nawawala sila.
Nalaman po, Your Honor, yung sa ano na po, sa media na may nawawala. Actually, may nag-report po sa akin doon na guard na may nagtatanong na po na nawala. So, nung chinik po namin sa gate pass, yun nga po, nga nakalabas na po. So, hindi na po sila na-i-repair po na sa, doon sa ibang department, yung barangay at saka yung police.
Alam mo, attorney, yung security guard, Rosales ba yun? Yung nagpirma ng log-out. Kailangan sana nadala mo yun dito para makapagbigay ng salaysay.
We'll see to it by next scheduled hearing, Mr. Chairman. We'll talk to him, Mr. Chairman.
At saka yung iba na remaining na wala dito ngayon. We invited, ilan na? 23? 23, tapos 7 lang ang dumating.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Yes,
Tatanong
Senator
ko
Tolentino.
lang si Mr. Anding.
Anding po, sir. Ay, anding po, Your Honor.
Walk us through. pag pumasok ang isang empleyado, gaffer, logbook, tama ba? Logbook.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Logbook. So, habang siya ay nasa trabaho, sinusurrender ba yung cellphone?
No po, Your Honor.
Hawak niya yung cellphone niya.
Hindi po.
Saan yung cellphone niya? Sinusurrender mo na sa inyo.
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Nasaan yung cellphone niya? Nasa bulsa lang niya.
Hawak ko rin po nila.
Hawak din. Kasi kanina, case number 4, yung isang nanay, ang sabi, may kumuha daw ng cellphone niya. So, hindi gwardiya yun?
Wala po kami idea nun, Your Honor.
So, hindi kayo yon. Paglabas sa trabaho, tapos na yung trabaho, tapos na yung duty niya, tapos na yung sabo, log out?
Basta sa amin doon, Your Honor, pag papasok ko yung isang may entry, may mga list na po kami ng entry name. Pag yung pasok po na rin doon, i-check nyo ng gwardiya, kung mayroon ba siyang kasama ba sa list ng listahan. Then, kukuhanin ngayon yung mga ID nila, inilista. Pagkatapos ng lista, kung wala silang kakaos, bibigyan ngayon ng kakaos ng may iba pang robing doon. Then, pagkatapos doon, lalabas na rin yung sasakyan, ibababa lang yung mga manok. Paglabas naman po nila, mayroon po silang gate pass na approve po ng pinakahuli namin yung mga gagamot kasi doon po sila nagpapagamot ng manok. Wala na po silang pagpatunay na wala na po silang obligasyon doon sa pagkatapos ng sabong.
So, yung logbook, na-preserve pa yon, okay pa yon, walang...
nandito po Your Honor.
Yan yung logbook. Pinakita niyo ba yung CIDG? Yung logbook?
Dito po na sa...
Hindi sinupina ng CIDG yan?
Sir, we should subpoena, sir.
So the logbook is here. You have yet to see the contents of the logbook. Pero nung huling hearing, nababanggit yung salitang logbook. So nakita niyo na yung logbook, hindi pa?
Not yet, sir.
Hindi pa. So, Mr. Chairman, dala po yung logbook ng security. Ang sabi ng CIDG, hindi pa rin na nakikita yung logbook. So, can it be done that the logbook be seen by CIDG as well as the committee today with your permission, Mr. Chairman? Para simplified na ito kasi kasabina pa, nandiyan na, katabi na
Andyan, dala niya?
Nandiyan na yung logbook. So,
Yes, andyan yung logbook, dala mo?
Yung checklist po ng pagpasok na, Your Honor.
Okay, pwede mo yan ibigay dito sa committee para ma-examine namin?
Mas maganda po, mas maganda. May Xerox na po siguro kasi original.
Oy, pa-xerox natin. Pa-xerox natin. Tapos balik namin sa inyo
makapal ba
original.
yan? Makapal?
Makapal?
Pwede ba ito, pre?
Pa-xerox natin. Then balik.
Yes, Your Honor, it can be photocopied by this
Okay.
committee.
Thank you.
One folder lang pala, Mr. Chairman, kaya manipis lang. So, we take advantage of this opportunity to look at, to browse over the logbook. And perhaps CIDG should be proactive enough. Silipin nyo na rin kung makakatulong sa inyo with the permission of the council here. Abogado naman sila. Hindi naman incriminating yan. These are internal documents relative to the ingress and egress of personality. So, makakatulong sa lahat yan. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Tolentino. Ang nakalagay dito sa report ng CIDG is that ikaw ay event supervisor, hindi roving guard. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng event supervisor? Ilapit mo, lapit.
No po, Your Honor. Ako po yung isang in-house roving po. Nag-iikot na po ko doon sa mga area, sa yung mga...
CIDG, bakit yung sinulat dito na event supervisor?
Yes, sir. Sir, based on the affidavit or the memorandum sent or the report of the Chief of Police of Santa Cruz, sir. present naman sir yung kwan sir.
Siya ay event supervisor.
Yes sir. Based on the report of the Chief of Police of Santa Cruz sir.
Okay, so which is which? Ikaw, event supervisor ka ba o roving guard?
No po, Your Honor. Roving personnel lang po.
Roving personnel. Thank you. Just would like to remind everyone na you are under oath. You cannot lie before this committee.
Sir, yes.
Mananagot kayo kapag magsisinungaling kayo. Kaya please answer our questions truthfully. Okay? Yes, as I DJ.
Sir, the Chief of Police of Santa Cruz MPS sir is present sir.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I am Police Lieutenant Colonel Paterno Lagaw Dumundon Jr., sir. The officer in charge of Santa Cruz, Laguna, sir. So, nag-come up kami doon sa event supervisor, sir. On January 19, sir, nung pinayagan kaming mag-inspect doon sa loob, sir. Sa general area lang, sir. I was told by my investigator, sir, na event supervisor siya sa sir. Kasi siya yung investigator ko po yung nagkumuha ng detalye, sir. Kaya nasabi namin event supervisor siya, sir.
Okay, when you say na pinapasok kayo, bakit before that you had attempts to conduct investigation and you were denied entry of that place?
On the case number 2, sir, January 13, sir, sa Santa Cruz, Laguna, sir. So we tried, sir, na mag-communicate sa kanila, sir. On January 19, sir, pinayagan po kaming, sir. Ako mismo ang, sir, nag-lead ng team, sir, para mag-inspect doon, sir. Pinayagan naman po kami, sir, mag-inspect doon sa general area nila, sir.
Okay, maraming salamat. Si Virgilio Bayog. Saan ka na-assign?
Sa Manila Arena po. Una sa lahat, magandang hapon po. O yun.
Merong nakakita sa'yo, may kasama ka pang isa, na after na hold yung 6 doon sa Manila Arena, nakita ka at kasama yung isa na ginagather mo yung mga gamit ng mga nawawalang tao, yung nahuhold na tao. Anong masasabi mo dito?
Sorry po, Your Honor. Hindi ko alam yun.
Sigurado ka, huwag ka magsinungaling dahil you're under oath, ha?
Opo, Your Honor.
Nakita ka ng isang nag-occupy doon sa kabilang adjacent na, anong tawag yan? Yung bahay na, farmhouse. Farmhouse na inoccupy ng grupo na na-hold yung 6 na tao. May isang tao doon sa kabilang farmhouse na doon sila naka-standby at nakita ka na kinuha mo lahat ng gamit doon sa farmhouse na yon, yung 6 na nawawala.
Sorry po, Your Honor. Hindi ko alam.
Hindi mo alam. Sino kasama mo nung panahon na yon?
Bali, nag-assume lang ako sa kasamaan ko sa pang-araw. Yung duty ko, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Sino kasama mo? Sige, magbanggit ka naman.
Nandito sila ngayon, Your Honor.
Sila lahat?
Matiliano. Sila po yung na-assuman ko nung time na...
Si John Ray Consolacion, kasama mo, hindi?
Bali sila yung sa kabila.
Ha?
Opo, Your Honor.
Kasama mo siya?
Opo, Your Honor.
Kasi kayong dalawa ni John Ray Consolacion, nakita na pinagpupulot niyo, ginagather niyo yung mga gamit ng mga nawawala na 6.
Hindi ko na alam yun, Your Honor.
Hindi mo alam? Okay, hindi mo alam.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do you have questions?
CID.
Robert? Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Kay Police Major General Cruz of the CIDG. Para marinig ng ating mga resource persons ito. kunyari sa criminal law, pag-usapan natin. Kunyari itong mga nawawalan tao ay hindi nagbabakasyon at talagang illegally detained against their will. Anong crime po ito, sir?
Sir,
Serious?
ang aming serious illegal detention, but if we have seen that there is the elements of kidnapping, the same thing as a kidnapping.
Yeah, both are non-bailable. Tama?
Yes, sir.
With the confirmation from the DOJ, Attorney Orta. Both are non-bailable. Tama, no? Non-bailable.
Yes,
Kasi
sir.
ho, kahit anong itawag mo dyan, serious illegal detention, kidnapping, non-bailable.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Let us say, madiscover natin in the future na unfortunately may namatay o pinatay lahat. Is it an additional crime of murder, Mr. General?
I think so, sir.
Correct. Additional
Yes, sir.
crime of murder, also non-bailable.
Yes, sir.
Tama.
Yes, Your Honor.
In effect, ang tawag dito, sa lumang two capital crimes ito. Sa lumang terminology pa. Okay, two potentially non-bailable crimes. At tama ba, Attorney George Orta of the DOJ?
Sir President, if the evidence of guilt is strong, then it's correct. It's non-bailable.
Yeah, correct. Hindi naman tayo mag-charge siguro ng hindi malakas ang ebidensya. That's why we're taking time here. So, yan lang po yung gusto kong malaman ng lahat. I mean, and then in chess, naglalaro din ng chess ang ating chairman. There are the pieces, the king, the queen, the rook, the bishop, the knight, and the pawn. Meron po mga piyesang sinasakripisyo. I hope you do not allow yourselves to be the pawn which is just sacrificed in a game of chess. Kawawa naman. I mean, kawawa kayo. These are non-bailable crimes. Kaya, and what is the, if somebody knows something, wants to get out of a system or a syndicate, what do you advise him to do? What is our remedy? Do we have a witness protection program? Do we have something like that, General and Yusek?
We have in the DOJ, Mr. President, the witness protection program, the qualification of which would depend, of course, on the circumstances. But it's also always an option.
Yeah, if someone feels that he is being sacrificed, can he run to that witness protection program to tell what he knows? But he will be protected by the government. Garantisado dapat ang protection ng gobyerno. Tama ba, Yusek?
Tama po, Mr. President, kung magka-qualify po sila.
Anyway, hindi naman si DG nag-handle ng witness protection program, kaya hindi na lang si Major General Cruz ang sasagot.
Apo.